it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today is Craftmas Season 2, Episode 67. And it's a fun one because it's a crafting for Disney. Every Friday I post a new Disney video. Last Friday I did not, so the file is included with this on Patreon for our $4 or more a month subscribers. And this says, all I want for Christmas is some Dole Whip. Nadia designed this. We are big Dole Whip fanatics, or Dole Whip floats. I prefer the floats. My kids prefer just the regular soft serve Dole Whip. You know, to each their own. And this time last year we were getting ready to go to Disney World, and this is the one thing Nadia keeps mentioning is Dole Whips. So we went ahead and made this shirt, which I used the Deco Film Soft Metallic in black, copper, and orange. Now I know that the Dole Whip color is more of a yellow color, but I liked this with the cream colored shirt. It gave it more of that tropical feel, which definitely is reminiscent of Tiki Island and things like that. So if you'll give me a moment to change the camera angle, I'll go over how we made this. Okie dokie. So as you can see, I have my cream colored Bella and Canvas shirt laid out on my Steady Betty. I have a 15 by 24 inch Steady Betty. So I'm going to use my 15-inch t-shirt guide. Now, as some of you may or may not know, this time last year we were in Disney World for Christmas, which made me so happy. So one of the things I keep thinking about is Dole Whips. And Nadia designed this file, and it is absolutely adorable. So we're going to lay out our black layer. This is the black Deco Film Soft Metallic. We're going to cover with our Teflon sheet, and then I have my Easy Press preheated to 305 degrees. Now this part of the design is small enough where I don't have to heat this in too many sections, but we're going to heat each layer for about 5 to 7 seconds. Now the thing whenever you're working with the Deco Film Soft Metallic, this is one of my favorite materials to work with because it melts into the shirt, is you do have to wait for this to be cool before you can lift it. So there we go. And just work our way up, and work slowly just in case it is not all stuck down, in case you miss it. If you have the smaller Easy Press like I do, the Easy Press 1, sometimes you do have to do this in multiple layers. Now we're going to work with the copper color, and we're going to line up the bases, there we go, to fit in. Plus, I just love the shine. Now again, this is small enough to do in one pass. So we're gonna heat it for the full 7 seconds. And we're gonna let that cool. And then we're gonna put the orange on. Now you can use any color that you want to. I wanted to keep this in more of a tropical feel because the Dole Whip is a pineapple drink. Well, I prefer the Dole Whip float, but you can get it as just like a Dole Whip soft serve, which is what this design looks like. Okay, so you see how part of my letters are lifting? So let's go ahead and reheat that. And I do like y'all to see whenever things like that go wrong, so y'all know how to fix it. And if you haven't messed up your vinyl, you can easily lay that back down. So that should be good this time, hopefully. But it's still really hot, and I pulled it when it was still too hot. And if you pull this when it is too hot, it will come up or it will break in distress. And whenever you do have this plastic layered over even stuff that has been there, you have to be careful because it will lift it, just so you know. Now, if you notice how this kind of has a little bit of a wrinkly appearance, whenever I do take and reheat over it, that wrinkly appearance will go away. So let's reheat that just a little bit, because that's the problem with this vinyl. It's gorgeous, but I have no patience. That's the reason why I do like the Glitter Flex and the Thermoflex Plus, because you can peel it whenever it's warm. There we go. And if you roll it, that definitely helps. That one little part right there. Let's stick that P one more time. There we go. So as you can see, it looks like this. Now once we do our final pressing, it looks so much better. So now we've got to align our cones. There we go. Now we're going to cover, and this one will be required to press in multiple sections because this is the widest part of the design. Now, if you know or may not know, I typically, whenever I'm doing a shirt, standard size across the board for heat transfer is right about 10.5 inches, unless someone wants to pay for an oversized design. So that is where I like to keep my designs at. And that works for most sizes. Okie dokie. Gotta wait for it to cool. Again, that is my impatience. I want to peel up immediately. See, let me re-stick that. And it is super cold in my studio today. So, and I'm heating this for such a short time. That is part of the reason why I am having a little bit of issue. But if you think my air conditioner's loud, you should hear when I have the heater in here going. Because even though this is built onto my house, it is not built on to our central air and heat. So, okay. That snowflake needs to be done one more time on this side. Cover and press. But using the Deco Film Soft Metallic with your Easy Press is a little bit more difficult than when you're working with your standard heat press, but the results from either or are both gorgeous. Whoop. Lost part of my snowflake. But as you can see, reheating it doesn't mess up the vinyl, just so you know. So even if you do a shirt and for some reason it comes off or starts lifting in the wash, if you didn't use enough pressure or heat, you can always reheat it. Okay. I'm loving how this is looking. Look how pretty this is. And I love this on a cream shirt instead of like a stark white shirt. Okay, so now that's done. So now what I want to do, just to make sure everything is good and on, we're going to reheat each section for the 7 seconds. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be in Disney World right now versus being at work. I don't know if I'm the only person that feels that way, but you know. There we go. Look how good that looks. Nadia did an excellent job designing this. Now, if you'll give me a moment to change the camera angle, I'll go over everything we just did.
So hopefully you like this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Remember, for Craftmas, we post a new video every single day at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time through Christmas Day. And then once that's over, we're going to go back to our normal Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. Don't forget to check me out on all my social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, as well as my second channel, Betsy Gocher, which is all about makeup and my keto and product empties, just different things. If you want to get to know me better, that's the place to do it. But I guess that's it. So we shall see y'all tomorrow. Bye.